What up YouTube? Welcome to a new video. This is obviously a full day of eating video. Yeah, just gonna basically show you guys everything I eat today. For some reason people really like these videos, so we're going to get to it. As you know, recently I've cut a lot of weight, so I'm going to kind of show you what my diet looks like currently, how much I currently eat, just to kind of give you guys that idea, right? But anyway, it's Saturday morning. It's about 7 a.m. So first thing I do in the morning is I have my Element water just right away. These little things. I know Rondell has Element, and I've seen a few other people in powerlifting have started to pick up on it. I've been using them for like a year and a half, man. First thing in the morning, I don't have coffee, have Element. The first thing every single morning, pretty much instead of coffee, basically because your adenosine system, which coffee acts on, isn't really active until about 90 to 120 minutes into the day. So it's better to see if you can prolong the caffeine a little bit. Now, obviously, if you train early in the mornings, it's a little bit different. But when I can prolong the caffeine, I like to prolong the caffeine. But your adrenal system, which was what the salt pretty much acts on, is active. So I really like this first thing in the morning, just to get me hydrated, start with my day, and get me going, and it's actually really good. But I'm gonna go ahead and make some breakfast soon, because lately I've been working out in the mornings, where I just have some quick carbs and I pretty much go train. But today's Saturday. I usually like to go like early, but it's an F1 weekend, and if you know, I'm a big F1 fan, but qualifying happens at 8 a.m. our time, because I'm in the States, and they're racing over in Europe somewhere. They're in Zandvoort this weekend, so but anyway, qualifying's from 8 to 9, so I'm gonna go to the gym right after. So I'm gonna make my quick carbs real quick. I almost just lost my balance, but yeah, full day of eating, so let's get it. First meal of the day, oatmeal, pre-training meal. Oatmeal is usually like my backup breakfast. I usually don't have this, so normally I have a bagel before training, but I'm out of bagels. I gotta go to the store today, so I'll kind of film the full day of eating without my full pre-training meal. But just give me an idea, I usually have a bagel of some sort. Today, backup oatmeal, 2 packs of oatmeal, half a serving of Nutella. So yeah, this is breakfast pre-training. Then I'll probably hit the gym in about 90 minutes, because qualifying starting in about 30. So alright YouTube, back from the gym. Obviously got my post-workout lunch right here that I'm going to break down here in a second. But real quick, just got back from my squat session. Overall, pretty solid day. 545 for 4. I rate that about RP 7. Moved pretty well, given probably the best I could hope for today. I would like to have pushed into 560, 570. But I've been dealing with a lot of back stiffness lately. Generally happens this far into prep. So just kind of got to take it as is, but made the most of the situation. Did 545, felt pretty good. So we just take it and we come back and see what we have next week. Next 2 weeks should be relatively heavy. I say relatively because we are going to try to push a little bit, but I'm not going to overdo it. I'm literally just going to take what's there. The main focus is just to show up at Nats feeling good, and then I know if I can do that, my baseline's in a decent spot that I can just kind of take care of business from there, right? So but yeah, when you lose 20 pounds, a lot of random stuff can happen. But anyway, gonna break it down for you. So I have my whey shake right here, 2 scoops protein. I mixed it with water because, so I got this new protein powder. Fruity cereal is one of my favorite flavors, but I tried the Legion fruity cereals flavor, and I tried it last night with my almond milk, which is what I usually have protein with. I'm gonna be honest, it didn't taste very good. So hopefully with water, it's going to taste a little bit better. I doubt it, but that's kind of annoying because I have a whole thing of protein that I do not really like how it tastes, but I gotta have it anyway. And then my recovery drink, which is the Legion Recharge post-workout drink. This is one of my favorite things to take. It's basically a creatine supplement with a few other ingredients as well. And then I have my lunch right here, which is basically the same thing I eat every single day. Pasta, the ready pasta, with 8 ounces, 96 for lean ground beef. and then fat-free, 1 serving of fat-free mozzarella on top. Fat-free cheese has the best macros, 0 fat, 0 carbs, 9 protein there, right? So overall, this is my lunch. This is pretty much what I eat every single day post-training, and it's what I'm about to eat right now. The macros are right here, but yeah, so hopefully this tastes good. I'm gonna do a quick taste for you guys real quick. It tastes better with the water than it does with almond milk. I still don't really like it that much. Has a weird aftertaste, so I probably will not buy this flavor again, but at least it tastes better. The main consistency at the moment with my diet is strictly lunch post-workout, which is pretty much always pasta, ground beef, and my protein, my recovery drink. So dinner, it's just a matter of calculating what macros I have left. So I just calculated I have roughly 1,000 calories left. I mainly need a lot of protein, specifically since I ate a smaller breakfast, then we trained, had a relatively bigger lunch. I still have a lot of calories left in me, like I said, about 1,000, primarily protein. So it's a matter of just putting together a meal that hits my macros from there. Usually some sort of chicken-based meal, simply because chicken is a lot of protein, basically no fat, and basically no carb, right? So depending on what you put on chicken and whatnot, or what you have it with. So basically, but for dinner tonight, since I have a little bit extra calories in my carbs that go up this week, I'm gonna make some lean burgers with some chicken Caesar salad. That is what we're going to have tonight, so that's what I'm about to prepare. Super simple, super straightforward, and yeah, pretty much covers all my macro bases. So the burgers themselves, obviously they're lean, so they do have protein in them, but they don't have enough protein, which is why instead of having a regular Caesar salad, I got to throw in a chicken into the Caesar salad. So my dinner is all about just meeting my macro requirements. Usually if I have a bigger breakfast and a bigger lunch, I will have a smaller dinner. Sometimes there was a time like 2 weeks ago when I had a really big lunch, like carb heavy lunch. I only had like 15 carbs left for dinner. In that case, I just had like chicken and like a little bit like barbecue sauce, basically, just for my carbs. But nevertheless, it is time to prepare dinner, so I'm gonna go make it. That's what we're having, and yeah, just kind of give you an idea of what I eat in a day at the moment. So one thing to note is that basically everything is weighed out. So everything I eat, I pretty much just weigh on the scale, so I have accurate measurements with all of that, and that will just help me prep whatever I basically need, right? So these are the lean burgers right here at HEB. Really good macros. They 140 calories, only 6 grams of fat, 19 grams of protein in these. So this is what we are going to eat. We're gonna have 2 of them. And then I got these really nice buns to have with them too. There's some extra carbs there as well in the buns, because I do have my carbs did go up this week, as I mentioned. And I'm actually still weighing in a little bit lighter, so I'm expecting a carb increase for these next 2 weeks, which is actually going to help a lot too as I get up closer to nationals, so that we can really just start to really fill out as much as we can. Because obviously with the cut, we're not where we are gonna ever want to be, but we're getting there for sure. So that's the primary objective there. Weighed out my chicken, and I'm just gonna air fry the chicken real quick. The air fryer is basically the greatest thing known to mankind. If you know, you know. But yeah, basically, gonna air fry the chicken. So now we can start preparing the bread and the salad. I'm going to split up my fat-free mozzarella cheese for that. Just give me a little bit more protein there. And then for I'm gonna put some honey barbecue sauce on the burgers. Whenever it comes to condiments, I usually prefer barbecue sauce over ketchup. But they're both like super low calorie, so sometimes you just gotta be careful with the sugar content, but generally it's not bad, and I'm not trying to be like super strict with everything, because what I have going on works for me at the moment. And like I said, I'm not like in contest prep or anything, so like I don't need to be 100% on, but if I'm just 95 to 98%, that's generally going to be the sweet spot for me. But I always weigh everything out anyway, no matter how much I put on it, because I have to track it, so that's why everything is always weighed out. Yeah, but it just makes it easier. So 30. So So it's actually going to be a little bit under a serving there, but it'll just give me a little bit of flexibility too. Generally with my macro, especially when I'm on a cut, I usually like to go a little bit under, just in case there were any miscalculations or anything like that. You can kind of cover my bases for it too. Brother. One thing I really like is this butter spray, 0 calorie, basically butter flavor spray. It's really good just to put on your food just to line up the taste. And this is my Caesar dressing, super low cal, 50 calorie Caesar dressing there. I have no idea if you guys can read the labels when I show them, but it's there, right there. But super low calorie Caesar dressing right here. It is Marzetti is the brand. It tastes very, very good for being a low calorie dressing. Very surprising when I found it. I didn't think it was gonna taste very good. But I was very, very surprised. Pleasantly surprised when I tasted that. Dinner beverage of choice, of course, is a Coke Zero. Way better than Diet Coke. If you know, you know. Okay, so this is what we have, gentlemen. The lean ground burgers with the honey barbecue sauce and the fat-free mozzarella, and then the chicken Caesar salad with the fat-free mozzarella as well. So this is dinner right here. Oh, that is tilted down. Okay, so this is dinner right here. So I'm gonna go and eat this up, and I still have about 70 to about 85 calories left, primarily from fat. I'm a little bit under fat today, so I might have a little bit of peanut butter later tonight. If I do, I'll show you guys that. But yeah, basically a full day of eating. The only thing I did not show you is I do have mix my pre-workout with Gatorade, which gives me a little bit of carbs. And then during my workout today, I did have a Rice Krispie treat too for a little bit more carbs there, just to kind of give you guys an idea of that. But primarily, these are the bulk of the foods I eat on a day. Lunch is always usually pasta with ground beef and a protein shake. Breakfast is generally eggs, sourdough bread, or a bagel, or oatmeal in this case, right? Some form of mixture of that. And then dinner is usually some form of chicken. We have chicken salad today with some form of carb. Basically just filling out what I have left on my macros. So today I had a little bit more macros left, so I was able to actually take advantage of that and have burgers with the chicken Caesar salad. This total whole meal macros are right here, and then my macros for the whole day are right here, just to kind of give you guys an idea of full day of eating. So currently waking up, we are 224.8 this morning, which we're a pound under our cutting goal. We want to be at 226 at most to cut from. So like I said, we do have room to eat these next 2 weeks as we go to nationals, as hopefully I get into my heavy weeks. Time will tell though, see how we feel. But yeah, it's going to be good. And then the plan after that is to still hover around the same body weight, because I want to recomp even more. Basically, I just want to get leaner than I currently am still. So we'll still be kind of very, very strict with the diet, probably for the rest of the year, as I look to try to get even more leaner than I currently am, right? So yeah, full day of eating, just kind of give you an idea of what I'm currently eating. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash the thumbs up and like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.